Is it time to buy or sell SPDR Gold Shares ETF? In this video, we will explore SPDR Gold Shares in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 9th of September, 2025. And now we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You certainly do not want to miss any essential updates that might influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the capabilities of AI to receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 28th of August, 2025, our system has classified SPDR Gold Shares as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.86. Now, let's examine the ETF's performance during this time frame. Throughout this duration, the ETF has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 6.04% since we first advised purchasing SPDR Gold Shares 8 days ago. This equates to an average return of 0.76% per day since it was rated as hold or accumulate. The exchange-traded fund is positioned at the upper part of a weak rising trend in the short term. This scenario often presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $335.02 would first indicate a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 3.85% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 4.69% to positive 4.15%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 39.28%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 27.55% to 39.75% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $426.08 and $466.85. In our latest daily update for SPDR Gold Shares, we report a notable decline, a red day on Tuesday, for SPDR Gold Shares ETF after losing 0.227%. The SPDR Gold Shares ETF price decreased by 0.227% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 9th of September, 2025. This brought the price down from $334.82 to $334.06. Throughout the last trading day, the ETF experienced fluctuations of 1.34%, ranging from a low of $333.85 to a high of $338.31. Notably, the price has increased in 8 out of the last 10 days, showing an overall rise of 7.82% over the past 2 weeks. On the last day, trading volume increased by 3 million shares. Although this occurred alongside declining prices, this trend may serve as an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, 22 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $7.2 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest price for the ETF reached $338.31, while the lowest price stood at $231.09. Currently, the price sits 1.26% or $4.25 below the 52-week high of $338.31, which is also the all-time high for the ETF. GLD is in the spotlight today after gold reached a fresh all-time high earlier, followed by mild profit-taking and a sharp intraday wobble due to a record negative 911,000 U.S. employment revision. Market commentary highlights expectations for rate cuts, yield curve risks, and a weaker dollar as near-term upside catalysts. Meanwhile, longer-term concerns about fiscal dominance and currency debasement support a structural breakout thesis. In the short term, anticipate volatility driven by headlines. Softer data or renewed dollar weakness could trigger inflows into GLD and elevate the ETF, while unexpected strength in risk assets or positive economic reports may lead to quick reversals and profit-taking. Over the medium to long term, ongoing fiscal deficits, lower real rates, and a decline in confidence in fiat currency would be favorable for gold, promoting a sustained appreciation in GLD and drawing strategic allocations. However, this bullish backdrop is tempered by heightened market exuberance, indicating that sharp and intermittent corrections pose a genuine risk for both traders and long-term holders. Analysts have assigned SPDR Gold Shares ETF a general buy rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong buy and the price-to-book ratio also as a strong buy. Regarding return on investment, the analysts rate the ETF as neutral. The following signals have been identified for SPDR Gold Shares. The SPDR Gold Shares exchange-traded fund holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast for the fund. Additionally, a general buy signal emerges from the relationship between these two indicators, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. During downward corrections, support is expected at 328.35 cents and 313.05 cents. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Moreover, a buy signal has also been generated from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have been noted, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Monday, September 8, 2025, and so far, the price has decreased by 0.227%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Notably, volume increased while prices fell yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the exchange-traded fund should be monitored closely. The exchange-traded fund experienced a golden star signal on Thursday, August 21, 2025, within the short-term chart. A golden star signal occurs when the short-term moving average, the long-term moving average, and the price line converge in a unique combination. This scenario is quite rare and is often followed by significant and sustained gains for the exchange-traded fund in question. Here are some additional signals that you may find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence, a buy signal. Pivots, a sell signal, occurred 2 days ago. Bollinger Bands, a buy signal was noted 1 day ago. The short-term moving average, a buy signal, was generated 15 days ago. The long-term moving average, a buy signal, was also observed 15 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 10 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we can see the short moving average, a buy signal, was issued 15 days ago. The long-term moving average, a sell signal, was recorded 174 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for SPDR Gold Shares. SPDR Gold Shares find support from accumulated volume at $325.59. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is expected when this support is tested. This exchange-traded fund exhibits average daily movements and maintains a good trading volume, leading to a medium risk assessment. Over the past day, the ETF fluctuated by $4.46, which is equivalent to 1.34%. In the last week, the ETF experienced an average daily volatility of 0.87%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for SPDR Gold Shares, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A particularly high PE ratio indicates that the exchange-traded fund may be overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to display such elevated ratios. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SPDR Gold Shares. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SPDR Gold Shares is at $334.82. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the ETF, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SPDR Gold Shares encounters its first support level at $325.59. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $326.36, representing a decline of 2.31%. This exchange-traded fund experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. The Relative Strength Index, calculated over 14 periods, stands at 89, significantly heightening that risk. Additionally, a sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is SPDR Gold Shares ETF a good buy? SPDR Gold Shares holds several positive signals, yet we do not find these sufficient to recommend it as a buy candidate. At the present level, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, suggesting either holding or accumulating in this position, while waiting for further developments. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 10th of September, we anticipate SPDR Gold Shares to open higher by $1.35, beginning trading at $335.41. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the buying or selling of securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge that you are responsible for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.